Good morning. It is 6:33 a.m. on uh this is one of those days, Thursday, October 25th, 2018. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. I was up late last night because we ran long on so many levels, but we had to. There was so much stuff happening and I couldn't find us a nice stopping point that felt appropriately auspicious enough for uh, finishing, going on to a hiatus for a little while, until we can figure out what new schedule might work. But so it's a long episode, but a lot of important stuff happening, um, and discussions about how to save the world and what are our options and that sort of thing, and also some good fighting. It's good stuff. It was a good episode, and I'm just so grateful for that campaign and the players that I have in it, because I recognize that uh, that was episode 77, I think 76 or 77, where we haven't played every week, but we've played most weeks um, since we started, and I recognize that's unusual. That's uncommon to have. Like even as our group has evolved a little bit. Um, just I love that game so much, and I love the people, and I love that we're telling this story together. It's good. It's good stuff. So I was up a little late doing that, and I'm a little bit sleepy as a result. Also, work stuff shifted a little bit so that they do actually want me to come in and keep working the old project more during the rest of this week, which is a mixed thing because on the one hand, I don't have all that extra time that I would have been, out of work to, do everything I need to do to get ready. But then again, as I was talking about, earlier this week, I don't really need all that time just to do the actual things that need to be done. And so now I don't have to take, vacation time just for the hell of it. And yeah, so that'll all happen. So got to get ready to go into work. But I do still have errands to run, and so now the time is organized a little bit. It's a little bit more full than it was in terms of having stuff to occupy myself and get done. But then again, of course, I'm getting paid for some of that. So, hey, that's, yeah, I'll accept that. Yesterday at the passport office went fine. Um, I was a little anxious about it, and I'm not 100% resolved from that yet because I don't have it in my hand. Apparently, it's not something they hand to you the same day, like I was kind of thinking, um, but they did schedule me for a pickup, to go pick it up on Friday. Although I'm a little anxious now because the pickup window is, they said I can pick it up at 4 p.m. on Friday, and I will not be able to get it sooner than that. And their office closes for the weekend at 4:30, and that just feels like such a narrow window. That is the only times that I am allowed to possibly get it, and before my trip would be. So, guess who's gonna make sure they're there early, and then sit around until 4 p.m. if that's really how they're gonna do it. That's fine, I guess. They gotta have procedures and policies and all of that, and so, but it should all be settled, and it should just now be a matter of letting them go ahead and print it, and then me going and picking it up, because they checked everything in the forms and all of that, and you're just constantly paranoid. It's like, what if I fill out the form wrong and then the world explodes? Anyway, so that should be settled, and yeah. One thing that I've been trying to figure out what's the best way to make it fit into the whole timeline is early voting, because now I'm going to be out of the country on election day, midterm election day, and I do not want to miss that. Well, I'm definitely going to miss election day, but I don't want to give up my participation. Even though in Massachusetts, pretty solidly blue state, so um, it's not like a critical difference in any specific races. Not a lot of them that are on the knife edge or anything, but I believe in participating, and I'm going to, and so that just means I have to figure out the early voting thing, which doesn't seem overly complicated, but I still just need to make that happen. And then various other shopping and other things that I want to buy before I go. Getting, my laptop that I'm bringing with me all set up with everything that I want to have on it, and things are proceeding apace. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there, and I will talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.